Hey,
Oh, we were already live.
no, they don't see you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they see the countdown. So when so what me and
Could
Natalie
you see
do,
me?
I could see you in the little box in the bottom, but so
I was
when me
like,
and Natalie do it, we tag team. She clicks the go live button while I click the video clip of the intro.
so you could obviously see why I didn't want them to see me because I was acting a darn
You was
fool.
like dancing.
I was like, "Toot, toot,
Mommy,
toot,
tell me
toot."
toys, please.
Okay, can you go ask somebody?
Can
Go
you?
ask Lily.
I can't ask somebody living in the bubble outside. Can you hold me?
Okay, well you gotta give me a minute, okay? Can you go ask Daddy? Go ask
Hey,
Daddy.
HM Smitty, Aristack Union, B Girl, Amanda J, Corinne's House of Chaos. And it looks like
That's
that's it.
me, Corinne's
I
house.
know.
Okay.
I know. I said hey to everybody.
Yeah, we have
And
little kicklets
our
dropping in.
B girl, I'm not sure if I said hey to you, but
Daddy said no more. Daddy said
but
no
hello to
Tom toys.
everybody.
And Bobby said no Tom toys.
No Thomas toys.
And Louis said no Tom toys.
Okay, well you gotta give me a minute, okay?
Hold me.
No. Oh.
Hold me. And all our lurkers, hello. It's great to see you.
What up, yo? So yeah, if you've never been here before, this is Corinne's House of Chaos, and the main focus of the chaos is the little kicklet over here. That's what we call them. If you don't know, I'm keeping a criminal's wife.
Mom.
And this little 3-year-old over here is wanting me to put Thomas Toys on for her on YouTube. So if you have a YouTube channel that has Thomas Toys, drop the link or something. Message me.
If you want to take a second and go put on Thomas Toys real quick, I can show a quick little video.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Yes, yes.
Okay, I was going to pull up a video and show real quick kind of what she's going to been through and what she's gone through. She's going to give an update on everything that she's been through in the last couple of months. If you don't know, Corinne, Mrs. Kick, has had gastric sleeve surgery. And she seems to be doing really good, but I'm going to let her give that update. So I'm going to give a quick pull up and we're going to look at something real quick about what she has been through and just take a look so we can kind of get an idea together because I had gastric bypass, but she had gastric sleeve surgery. And from my understanding, it can be quite a process. So we're going to pull this video up together and take a look at it real quick. It's only 6 minutes long, and I hope that you join us. Here we go.
The Memorial Weight Loss Surgery Program applies a long-term, structured approach to help adjust your lifestyle to maintain your weight and health. One of the surgeries performed is the sleeve gastrectomy, which is a minimally invasive weight loss procedure. The procedure involves removing about 75% of the stomach and leaving behind a banana-shaped sleeve of stomach. This remaining portion of stomach restricts the amount of food that a patient can eat. The stomach restricts the food by its size. In addition, the portion of the stomach that secretes hunger hormones is removed. The patient won't feel the need to eat as often, will remain comfortable with small quantities of food, and therefore will consume far less calories. Once you and your physician decide on weight loss surgery, it's time to learn about your surgical procedure and why it's best for you. The Memorial Weight Loss Surgery Program offers free information seminars in different locations for your convenience. Schedules are located online at mhs.net/weight loss, or you can call to learn more and sign up. The seminar is also available online if you would prefer to view this in the privacy of your own home. At any time, you can schedule a consultation with one of our bariatric surgeons. You'll be asked to fill out a consultation request form. This can be done through our mhs.net/weight loss website. To start the process, we will help you determine if you have a covered benefit. Each insurance company has a different requirement that patients need to fulfill. We will help you identify those requirements and seamlessly help you navigate through the process. Preliminary lab work is necessary. We will help coordinate this either through our office or your primary care office. A mental health evaluation may need to be completed.
Hi, ladies. This is your.
Our program has registered dietitians which offer individual and group sessions. They will help set up personalized dietary recommendations, and they will assist you in transitioning these changes into your new lifestyle. All insurance requirements must be completed prior to your final nutrition appointment in order to schedule a surgery. Once you have completed all the insurance requirements, you will choose a preoperative appointment date as well as a surgical date with our surgical schedulers. During your preoperative appointment, all exam and consent forms will be reviewed. Once your surgery date is set, a final medical clearance with your primary care physician will be scheduled within 30 days of the surgery. This is for anesthesia purposes. You may be asked to stop certain medications prior to surgery. For example, diabetes medication, blood thinners, aspirin, vitamins, fish oil, Aleve, Advil, ibuprofen, appetite suppressants, and birth control pills. Please do not stop any medication without first discussing with your doctor. You will begin a sugar-free liquid diet 7 days prior to surgery. A clear liquid diet will be implemented the day prior to surgery. Purchase a bottle of HipoCleanse soap at your local drugstore. Use half the bottle the night before the surgery and the other half the morning of. Do not shave. Use any powder, deodorant, perfumes, or lotions the morning of the surgery. When you arrive to check in, make sure you have all your documentation, insurance information, and picture ID with you. You will be taken to a pre-op area where you will be prepared for surgery. Here, you once again get the opportunity to speak with your surgeon, who can answer any last-minute questions prior to your surgery. You also will have the opportunity to discuss the anesthesia with your anesthesiologist and the nursing team, who will be taking care of you. Laparoscopic surgery requires 3 to 5 tiny incisions on the abdominal wall. Plastic tubes, called trocars, are inserted into the small incisions, and the laparoscope and special instruments are introduced through the trocars. Smaller incisions and smaller scars mean less discomfort after surgery. Scars are easier to conceal. Shorter hospital stays. Recovery time is reduced. Patients can return to work or school faster. Less internal scarring and reduced risk of wound problems. Expect some pain. The amount is different for each patient. Your left shoulder may hurt, and this can be normal after laparoscopic surgery. Gently massaging your left shoulder will help alleviate gas.
You're muted.
Yeah, I just figured that out. I'm going to stop it for just a minute. My left shoulder hurt so bad, I thought I was having a heart attack.
I never had any of that.
They say it's just like gas pain, but I was hurting horrible bad. They told me to expect some shoulder pain, so I just like laid in the bed and dealt with it, but it was awful.
Now, I don't remember much of any pain. But then again, they gave me tramadol, so knocked my ass out.
Oh, aren't you cute? They gave you tramadol.
Pain. Utilize your pain medication as directed. After surgery, it is recommended that you walk immediately. Walking will also help mobilize the gas and help with the pain. Typically, a one-night hospital stay is required. The day of your release, you will receive full discharge instructions, including timelines for all follow-up appointments, dietary instructions, exercise and movement recommendations, regular support and educational programs following surgery, and hydration instructions. Please have someone available to drive you home. Clear surgical glue will be used to protect your incisions. You may shower the day after your operation. Clean the area once daily with soap and water. Keep the area dry all other times. Protein is essential for your healing. Working with your dietitian, be ready to start protein intake 3 days after surgery. The goal is 60 to 80 grams per day. About 5 days after surgery, you will be instructed to begin taking specific over-the-counter multivitamins and mineral supplements. Support and education is a key component of Memorial's weight loss program. There are numerous support groups offered after surgery. Memorial Weight Loss Program offers a 3-month free trial at one of our unique fitness centers. These centers provide a welcoming and supportive environment and are different than most gyms in the area. We encourage patients to establish a long-term fitness regimen. The program is a multidisciplinary approach that includes surgery, structured follow-up plans, ongoing guidance and support by dedicated experts. At Memorial Healthcare System, we offer hospital price transparency because we believe the cost of healthcare should be available before a patient makes a choice.
Sound about right?
Yeah. Oh, what? Most of it, yeah.
In a nutshell. Yeah,
nutshell.
everybody's situation's different.
Yeah. The thing is that I was self-pay because insurance excluded it. So that doesn't even mean that I can use out-of-network coverage. So,
Which stinks. That's so awful.
so basically, I bought a new car.
So how
Actually,
long?
I haven't gotten another bill yet, but I remember I checked my my chart. I don't know if anyone knows about my chart.
I have my chart.
So I checked that, and I checked billings and stuff like that. And when I clicked on it a few days after surgery, I saw that there was a bill, an outstanding bill for the surgery, and I was like, "Oh, okay. How much more do I owe?" Thinking, it'll be labs and things like that.
Yeah.
Well, so
You were wrong, huh?
I was like, what the fuck are they charging me? What is this medication? I didn't take this medication. Why are they charging me for medication that I brought to the hospital to take for myself? And so the whole procedure, just for the hospital, not the doctor, not the anesthesia, just for the hospital stay, was like $60,000. They
bought a new car. You bought a house. That's how much my house is worth.
They gave me like a $30,000 credit to be self-pay, which, yeah, that's fine. I paid $10,000, upfront, being pre-registered and stuff. And so I still owed them like $20,000 or something like that. And I'm thinking to myself, holy shit.
No joke.
I thought it was going to be a couple more $1,000s, not 20. And so I'm freaking out. I call my mom. I show her the information and stuff. And within hours, it disappeared.
Girl.
So I don't know where it went. I haven't gotten a bill. So I'm
ridiculous.
Guessing the, medical financial gods or something, graced me. I don't know, but, knock on wood that's, not going to pop back up, because I go there now and it shows a zero balance. So, yeah, I went to a hospital to get it done. They have freestanding surgical places for specifically bariatric surgery.
Right.
But I chose to go with the hospital that, um, you know, that I really liked and stuff like that. And it's the hospital I used to have the last kidlet. So
Right. Okay. Ugh.
I don't know.
Well, how long has it been since you had your surgery?
7 weeks today.
7 weeks.
Mhm.
What was your weigh-in at the day of surgery?
I have a thingy. The highest weight was 318 ish, and my pre-op weight that the day of the morning of surgery was 311.6 because I went on the pre-op diet,
Yeah.
and
What's
that
your
was
weigh-in today?
my weight in today is 286.2.
That's fantastic.
So that's
Yay!
31.8 pounds in 8 weeks. So,
That is
but
mind-blowing.
yeah. So, but
Are you
there's,
super proud of yourself?
I'm not an excitable person. I know it's strange. I'm
No,
happy.
I am so proud. I'm excited enough for both of us.
There
That's
you
so
go.
great.
Well, I mean, another thing is that, you know, on the July 27th, I saw my psychiatrist because she wanted to see how I was doing after surgery and if we needed to adjust any meds and anything like that. Well, she adjusted them, all right. Um, she went down.
Mommy,
Hold on. Okay, just give me a minute. Uh, she switched things up. My mood stabilizer, she went down from 300 milligrams to 200, but taking it twice a day. So 100 in the morning, 100 in the evening. And then, let's see. So I take lamotrigine. That's the one in the morning and the evening, 100, 100. Then I take an anxiety medication. I take it 3 times a day. That wasn't changed. I take Vyvanse for my binge eating disorder. That didn't change. Um, I'm looking at my medications because I have them on my desk. I take. She gave me a new medication to help with binge eating. She gave me Adderall for that for the
I wish they
evening.
would give me Adderall for my weight and eating, but they won't because I'm on pain medication.
Oh, well, that's probably because it would have a weird side effect. Like they
I
wouldn't
know.
work well
I would
together.
come off of my pain medication if they would do that, but
Hmm.
my
And
doctor's
then
weird.
I take Vibred. I think that's the. I can never remember if that's the antipsychotic or antidepressant. So she told me to take half in the morning and half in the evening. So it's 20 milligrams in the morning, 20 in the evening, and then the other one, Resulti, is either the antidepressant or antipsychotic. She
Yeah.
cut that from 2 milligrams to 1 milligram, and after being on it for about a week, um, my mental health started to decline. Um, and that was like on August 3rd, which is Wednesday last week. I got on the scale and it didn't move from the week before, which was 290.6. Um, and then that really hit my mental health really bad. Um, I started thinking, what's the point? I'm fucking this up. I'm not doing it. It's not working. I'm not working, working what I need to do. I thought about binging, but, can't really do that right now.
Right.
Um, and I even thought about, harming myself. I'm cutter or whatever. I don't know if there's a new
Mhm.
term for that anymore.
I
And
think that's the same one.
I didn't want to do that because, I don't
You've
want,
come so far. You really
yeah.
have.
I mean, I don't know, um, talking about that a lot. If YouTube's going to be like, oh, hell no, you can't do that. We're going to go ahead and,
The
delete your
worst they
video.
would do is demonetize it, and you're not monetized. So
But yeah, I've been hardcore cut free for 11 years.
just don't, describe
but
it in detail or
mm-mm.
anything, but you're good.
Yeah, and I have done it recently, but it wasn't as severe. It's like a little scratch, like a cat would give with their
Yeah.
claws. And then I hated myself after that even more.
Yeah.
It's like a lose-lose situation. So
Yeah.
I opted for picking up cigarettes again. Started smoking again.
Oh,
And I tried hiding it because like a good little addict, you're embarrassed,
yeah.
or whatever. And
Like a good little addict. I'm sorry to laugh at that, but
it's
like
true,
a good little addict.
but it's true. you know, uh, I talked to Kick about it and communicated with him about my mental state and stuff, and he's been super supportive. And
That's good.
he doesn't like the fact that I'm smoking right now, but he knows that it's not going to be permanent. He knows
Right.
that my medications has changed, and
Yeah.
my mental health is right now I'm going through severe depression to mild depression. I don't have any stability, and I'm not having any hypomania. So that's what that is. And he's actually been kind of guiding me. Like I told him the other day, I have no umph to get up and do anything, and I know things need to be done. And I told him I feel like I'm just wasting away, and he's like, "Okay, well, what's one easy thing we can do?" And I said, "I don't know." He says, "Let's make the bed." So we made the bed. And then he's like, "What's another thing?" I said, "Well, I gotta call my psychiatrist." And he says, "Well, there you go. Do that. Let me know when you're done, and we'll figure something else out to do." There was something else that I don't remember, but I think that was super supportive,
Yeah.
because, I talked to my counselor today, and I told her everything that happened. And she had asked me, "So do you think having a list of things to do would be beneficial, or would you still need that extra support like your husband gave you?" And I said, "The list and the support my husband gave me."
Yeah. Why not both? I'm
Yeah.
with you on that. Yeah.
But so yeah, it's been a mental struggle. I do have an appointment with my psychiatrist earlier than the 2 weeks, which is Friday. I'm going to see her to figure out what the hell's going on, I guess. And
Because
it's
my math sucks, what's the total amount of weight that you've lost?
31.8 pounds.
Wow. That's huge.
Mhm.
That's huge. That's really, really good. In just 8 weeks. That's fantastic.
But
I'll help you in a minute, okay? I know. Is Dominic inside?
yes,
Can you go get him for me? Keep saying our children's names. I hope Kate doesn't get mad at me. Ah,
I think that ship has sailed.
I know.
I mean, I showed you my tattoo to remind me not to do
Mhm.
anything stupid. I had a very good friend, someone I considered a best friend, commit suicide a couple years ago,
Mhm.
and it crushed me. She
Yeah.
left behind a husband and kids, and small kids in elementary school,
Oh,
and it crushed them. And um, I just don't. If I ever go to do anything stupid, I want to make sure that I put my mind in the right mindset too.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm. Go see what the little one wants.
I found a game that's Let's Got Zombies and we'll play it.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Can you tell Dad to turn on the Wi-Fi, please?
Not right now. Wi-Fi is a commodity in this house.
Can I say hi?
No, go away. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's this past week has been an emotional roller coaster for me. And
Mommy, I got my Hunter.
he's got Hunter. Get out of my room. I'm going to mute for right now to walk amongst the cells.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But if anyone has ever struggled with like self harm or anything like that, then you know exactly what we're talking about. Sometimes your mind just overrides the proper thought processes and tells you something. And when you go through something like this, like bariatric surgery, it really messes with your emotions and with your mental thought processes. I don't know why or what the process behind it is, but her and I have talked about this. It really does kind of mess with you. And I've had to remind her, and she's had to remind me of that it does kind of mess with you emotionally. Um, so I know that a couple of you have gone through bariatric surgery, and you guys can attest to the fact that it does kind of mess with you. Um, your daughter has self-harmed. Yeah. My stepdaughter is a cutter, and she has scars going from here to here on each arm, and now she's cutting her thighs up. So if you're praying people, please pray for her. But it's a hard cycle to get out of. I know. I've never been a self harmer, but your mind takes you to dark places sometimes. That's why I've gotten that to remind me not to ever do anything stupid, because my son needs me. And just like her children need her, we all have people that need us and love us. And if you're in this community, you have people that need you and love you. You're good, Corinne. I got you back, girl. If y'all don't know, that's my girl. Oh, thank you, Amanda J. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got that to remind me of her and remind me not to do anything stupid. It's a semicolon and a heart to remind me that it's not over yet. It's up to me when that story ends. But are you good?
I think so. She does this. They all do this, especially this one when I'm in meetings.
Of course. That's the way it
Zoom.
works.
So it's like, oh my goodness. But,
So tell us about how you're eating and what you're eating.
well, this past week going, like just down, I was scared to eat. So I was eating maybe once or twice a day. And
Bad Corinne.
yeah, I know. And so what I realized, when the reason why I'm so nauseous when I eat is because I can feel the food. I never was able to feel the food in my stomach before, unless I like binged. But being able to feel the food, and it's not that I overate. I could freaking feel it, and it just feels so gross. Like I don't want it in my stomach, but it's like a catch-22. I don't like feeling hunger, and I don't like feeling like I have food in my stomach. So it's like I'm screwed.
Right.
So that's saying, eat to live, don't live to eat.
Exactly. That's a good way to put that.
But it's I'm trying to get back to holding myself accountable with what I eat. What I eat, when I eat, and how much I eat. Which I made I made red gravy. I'm laughing because it's this big old thing in Discord where everybody's like, "That's not gravy, that's sauce." Spaghetti sauce.
Red gravy is sauce. It's not gravy. Brown gravy and gray gravy is gravy. Red gravy sauce. Gray. Yeah, made with grease.
I've never heard that. Now I've heard of white gravy.
White gravy is made with flour. Gray gravy is made with grease. But I'm Southern. Everything's made with grease. Come on. Nobody's ever made gravy with grease. Come on, y'all. Have my back here. No, gravy made with grease. Nobody. Come on. Y'all are killing me, Smalls. All right, fine. I guess I know why I had to have gastric bypass surgery now because I made my gravy with grease. But that's okay because it was good, and I've been told that I make the best gravy around. So, so while she's doing that, okay.
I really, really need to do these live streams at night when they're sleeping. Oh, goodness.
I'm sorry. It's hard for me to do live streams at night because
That's
one,
okay.
I'm a weenie, and two, which I've told you before, I'm a straight up weenie, and two, I'm usually working with Artie or your
Mhm.
husband or now Blue Bear.
All right. So, what I wanted to do was read at least one or two of these. Am I the asshole?
Oh yeah, I wondered what that was about. What is that about?
Ah!
Look, everybody on this panel, with the exception of Aristac Union, we have children, so we're good. Just gray out your background, like blur your background, and go for it. Just do your thing, chicken wang.
She's telling on her brother.
Of course she is. That's the job of a little girl.
All right. So, this one is Call Me Grandma in Bed.
Hey, we don't kink shame around here.
Ah! Okay. So, she's coming.
Hey, Abby Pollen.
No worries. You can replay and get the update on my little, I don't like calling it weight loss, but
Your journey.
my little journey in this weight shit. Okay. So I just got married last week. My wife and I are both in our 30s. I am Mexican and she is American. But we both grew up, I don't know if this is it. I don't know. Okay. But we both grew up in the US and both our families know both languages. My wife planned every bit of the wedding and was a very controlling and nervous bride. But all right, I get that she was stressed. Goodness, I'm gonna have to stop because that screaming is bothering me. During the reception, I went to the band and asked them to play a song for me to sing to my new wife. Oh, this one's called The Wedding Singer. It was T. Amar by Miguel Boyce. It was a song from the first date we had really bad Mexican at a really bad Mexican restaurant. So it became a long-standing joke between us. The guests really loved the song. My mother-in-law cried and told me it was beautiful, but my bride seemed upset. I asked her what was wrong, and she said, I am an asshole for taking the spotlight to enforce my ethnicity and not just let the band sing our song for us.
Mommy.
That's messed up.
He's asking if he is the asshole.
Mommy.
No.
No. So my video is off. Is she's sitting right on top of me, and she only has her panties on. So, I mean, I know she's been running around and stuff, but she doesn't stay still. So yeah, no, he is not the asshole in my mind. I think the bride was kind of
being a bridezilla.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't know which one this is. Oh, this one's called The Horny Wife. Don't spit your drink out.
That's me.
The Horny Wife.
Hey.
Okay.
We're not kink shaming, right?
Nope. Okay,
or, wife.
The way these things are written is weird. So my 28 female husband.
I have to go off camera for a minute, but I'm listening.
Oh, that's fine. So I'm assuming the person writing this is a 28-year-old female. So my husband, 31 male, had to spend 2 months in a different state for work. He came back 9 days ago. I am obviously thrilled he's back, and I've missed him a lot. I was hoping we would be able to spend some time together, just the two of us. However, his mom, 56 female, came over when he was supposed to come home. I was slightly annoyed, but I know she was just excited for her son to be back. However, she never left. Like I was prepared to deal with her being there for a day or two, but not 9 days. Because she's been here for 9 days, we haven't had a second of time together. She insists on staying here instead of a hotel. For the record, she lives an hour away. The guest room is right next to ours, and the walls are thin. When the two of us go out, she comes with us or makes one of us stay with her because otherwise we would be,
Sorry.
quote, bad hosts. She follows us around the house constantly. We want to cuddle and watch movies. She's sitting in the armchair. We want to go on a romantic restaurant. We want to go to a romantic restaurant. Better make that a table for three. We have even left her in the living room to go, quote, chat in our room, and she follows us. Earlier today, I asked her for her to leave, even though both of us have been hinting that she needs to go. She kept saying she wasn't ready to go yet and wanted more time with her son. I tried telling her we wanted some alone time, and she kept insisting that she would join us. Finally, I snapped and said, since you seem so oblivious, I will put it bluntly.
Uh-oh.
I want to fuck your son. If you don't want to see or hear, then you need to leave. I know this isn't the classiest response ever, but I was frustrated. Like, I totally get that. Anyway, she yelled at me, but eventually left. We finally got to have our alone time, but now she is blowing up both of our phones, saying that I am disgusting and have no respect for her.
That's
her
what
son,
married people do.
or myself. She keeps telling my husband that he shouldn't be with someone so crude, and how dare he let me speak to her that way.
Does she not want grandkids?
I'm sure you get the idea. I know that what I said was really inappropriate, but am I the asshole?
Amanda J is the asshole. Everyone don't forget to smash the like button. Otherwise, Klondike bar missiles will come from Miss Mandy's house. That's messed up. How did you know what I was eating? Okay, sorry.
Okay, this is the one. Where you want me to move my hair?
What do you think? The mother-in-law in that situation?
The mother-in-law is definitely the asshole. I would also say the husband.
Yeah. He needed to put his pants on and say something.
Exactly. Enough. I don't know what you want me to do with my hair. You want me to put my hair? My hair is short to begin with. Like that?
No. Ponytail.
I don't have a ponytail holder. Okay.
Mommy, it's right there. It's right there.
Oh, this child. Okay, so this one's called the bedroom equalizer. I'm just going to get right to it. She is 25-year-old female, boyfriend 28 male, likes to be called daddy in bed while we're being intimate.
See, I'm sorry. I think that's creepy, if I'm just being honest.
Me too.
The whole daddy thing. I don't know. I know some people get into it, but I think it's weird.
I've obliged his request, but it's starting to creep me out, and I've decided I don't want to do it anymore. He is not happy with this and insists it has nothing to do with the connotation of the word. He just simply enjoys hearing me say it. Oh, it's creepy.
It is.
Since he isn't budging on the issue, I told him I'd like for him to call me grandma in bed as a compromise. He didn't like this option and said it was giving him visuals he would prefer not to have. Like, okay, join the fucking club. Anyway, the last time he tried to initiate intimacy with me, I started to refer to myself as grandma in the third person. Do you like when grandma does that? And And he flew off the handle. I said I ruined the mood, made him feel gross, and I was being ridiculous. I think I proved my point, but he thinks I'm being an asshole. He's the
think-
asshole.
Yeah, definitely.
But at the same
I'm
time,
starting to see a pattern here.
But at the same time, it's like the kink thing, no kink shaming. If that's not your boat, then maybe that's not who you're supposed to be with. I don't know.
I know, but he should respect her wishes if that's not something she's into, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Can I just say something off subject?
Uh-huh.
My dog is stupid. He wants me to throw him treats and stuff, so I throw him a treat and it will hit him directly in the face. And then he looks at me like, "Why did you throw that at me?" And then he'll pick it up off the floor.
Oh, that's what
He
you do.
will not catch it.
She
Will
must
not
take
catch it. He will shake, speak, lay down. He just went and laid down when I said that. Lay down. He can do all kinds of tricks, but cannot catch.
Mhm.
Throw something at him, it'll bounce off the end of his nose. But anyway, sorry.
That's okay.
He just looked at me like he really wanted a bite of my banana, and I tossed it at him, and it bounced off his nose. And he looked at me like, "Oh, you threw that at me." Anyway, sorry.
That's okay. I don't know if I've read this one yet. What?
Okay. You
want me to turn off the light?
sleep?
You gonna go to sleep?
Yeah.
Alexa, turn off master bedroom. Okay, so this one is called The Justified Bride. So I, 27 female, am getting married to my fiance, 27 male, in a little under 3 weeks. Everything has been going amazing with the planning, and I'm ecstatic for the day. My best friend, quote, Cassie, whom I've been friends with since we were 10 years old, is my maid of honor. She is truly one of the sweetest people I've ever met and has stuck with me through everything. She's been the biggest help in planning this whole ordeal, and I wouldn't trade her for the world. However, I've never been the biggest fan of her girlfriend, quote, Sophie. I always show her respect and try to include her in things, but she's a huge introvert, and sometimes it can come off as disrespect in return.
Ooh.
But they always seem to be very happy together. So I hope she warms up to me warms up to me a little in time. They've only been together for over 1.5 years. That's actually a long time. Several days ago, Sophie approached me asking me if I'd be okay if she proposed during my reception. She claimed it would be a great way for Cassie and I to bond. Having our weddings linked and all that. Not that we need any more time to bond. She's already my other half. I don't understand that. Okay. I'm getting
Like, I love you.
Mhm.
You're one of my best friends, but I wouldn't call you
Mhm.
my other half.
Yeah. I love Cassie to death, but I'd never allow that for anyone. I shut the idea down immediately, and Sophie got all pissy with me and left. She said something along the lines of, "I don't need your permission anyway," and walked out the door.
Wait a minute. It's her friend's day, not hers.
Mm-hmm. This made me fearful that she'd attempt it anyway, so I went to Cassie. Needless to say, Cassie was mad. I never really see her get angry, but she was livid. She apologized profusely and said she couldn't believe Sophie would ever think of doing something like that. And that was the end of our conversation. However, 2 days ago, I got a call from Sophie berating me for spoiling her plan to propose, and was informed that Cassie would be attending the wedding by herself and is currently not speaking to her. I was concerned that wasn't the entire
What?
story, so I called
Gotcha.
Cassie. So Sophie went to the bride Sophie is the person who is standoffish. She's the girlfriend of her best friend. So Cassie is the best friend. Sophie is the one that went to go ask the bride to propose at her wedding reception to her best friend.
Right.
Hard to follow. I was concerned that wasn't the entire story, so I called Cassie. She was a mess, said she was staying with her parents right now, and disinvited Sophie as her plus one because she was scared Sophie would have proposed anyway, given the chance, and she didn't want to ruin my wedding. Wow. I told her to come stay with me for a while instead, and she showed up several hours later, still a complete mess. She said that she and Sophie had a huge fight, and she was reconsidering whether or not she wanted to stay in this relationship. According to Cassie, these huge fights are a common occurrence. I feel awful for ruining her proposal and potentially ruining her relationship. Cassie has been picking herself up in front of me and continuing to be great with the last minute to-dos, but I've caught her crying while I'm not around. I love her, and I don't want her to resent me for this. So I
Right.
need to know, am I the asshole? And is there anything I can do to fix this? Hell
No.
no.
She is definitely not.
Mm-mm.
Her friend is. She's ruining her friend's day. What?
Yeah,
Is that what you think too?
I think, okay, so the bride and Cassie are best friends.
Yeah.
Cassie's girlfriend, Sophie, is the one who went to the bride she said that you and your best friend will have so much more bonding stuff to go together if you're
Yeah.
I think that's ridiculous. I think Sophie was the asshole in this case. And I think the bride,
I think saying, "Oh, do it during the wedding. It'll be a bonding experience as long as the bride was okay with it,
yeah,
then that's fine."
I can tell you right now, if
A friend of mine proposed to his girlfriend at my wedding and asked if he could do it, and I said I was fine with it. But he asked
yeah,
us first. Had he have done it without asking, I would have been a little upset, just to be honest,
hell yeah,
because that was my day.
exactly. I don't know. I feel weird about when people do a life event in someone else's life event.
Yeah. Mm.
I don't know. It kind of, for me, it takes away the moment.
After high school, I knew two twins that married two other twins on the same day at the same wedding.
That's cute.
That's stupid.
I wouldn't do it. It's
I
cute.
mean, if I got to be honest, hadn't you spent a life doing everything together? You know what I mean? Don't you
Yeah,
want to split some stuff up?
kind of a little codependent there.
Yeah. Oh, and they went on a cruise together for their honeymoon.
Bestie friends. You found your cup?
I bet I
Okay.
would have. Nope.
Lord. No, I don't read Reddit every day. I just, TikToking and I come across these am I the asshole things and I really like them. I kind of look at it as Dear Abby.
Mommy, I have something.
Okay, so let me ask if I'm the asshole question, and I'm
Okay.
being 100% serious.
Okay.
So, like,
Mommy,
my
I have a button.
I got to be careful here. I'll ask you off camera.
Okay. Yeah, I have it. Am I an asshole? I have a lot of those stories. But
I'll ask you later. I was going to
Okay.
try to think of a way to word it like I got a friend, but I decided I
I'm
just
asking for a friend.
yeah, it's totally not me,
Hmm.
but yeah, I think I'll ask later. Oh, okay, so seriously, it is me. But a friend said to me that I should take my husband's stuff and burn it. And I said that I wasn't that kind of person, that I would never do anything like that. And she got very upset with me because of the situation and is now not speaking to me.
Why would she get upset?
Because she in her mind wants revenge. And since she can't have it, she wants me to do it. And I'm not that kind of person to do stuff like that.
You're not an asshole. Not for that.
I would
Anyway.
I'm just I'm gonna walk away person. And she's like, get him back kind of person. And I'm just not like that. And she's mad and not speaking to me and hasn't spoke to me for weeks.
Well, you know, people, that's why, like for me, when I'm in a situation and I need, when I talk to other people, I want experience, strength, and hope. Because if somebody gives me advice and they've never been through the situation before, there's no hope in that. I mean, yeah, that sounds like it could work, but has it ever worked? So,
Right. Yeah. Revenge is just not me.
no.
I'm a true believer in karma.
Yeah, what goes around comes around.
Yep. So what's on your docket for the day?
I got to go take one of the kicklets somewhere and then streaming with Natalie, I guess. She hasn't messaged me or anything, so. But if I'm not going to stream
Natalie's
with
streaming
her,
tonight.
if
If
she
I'm not
doesn't,
streaming with anybody, I know what I'm doing tonight.
if she doesn't stream, I'm going to go to bed early.
I hear that, girl.
So,
Have her burn letters instead. She was there. So.
there was one I read. Wait, I sent you some in Discord. Let me see. I sent you quite a bit. I want to see. I don't know which one's which. Son of a bitch. I don't know which one it is. Oh, I got to share this one. Hold on.
Okay. Can't get my Discord to pull up most of the time when I'm on my laptop.
Am I wrong for throwing away my husband's dinner after he went to eat at his mom's house?
God, that's loud. All right, let's see. Let's try this again.
Am I wrong for throwing away my husband's
y'all hear
dinner
that?
after he went to eat at his mom's
Yeah.
house? My mother-in-law calls every night to ask what we're having for dinner. Then she brags about what she's cooking to make me look bad, especially if we're getting takeout. I
What?
used to care, but not anymore. My husband would ask me to make dinner, only for him to go to his mom's house, which is only 10 minutes away, and eat her food. He always tries to use the excuse that she's making my favorite meal. Yesterday, I wanted to surprise him by cooking one of his favorite meals, and although I was busy, I took time off work to cook. I even went grocery shopping to get what I needed. Later, as I was setting the table, his mom called. I told him that he didn't have to answer, but he did. Like usual, she asked what we were having, but acted surprised that I cooked this meal. She then went on to tell him that she cooked some sort of meal and told him to come over. He said, okay, which shocked me. I said, seriously? As he started dressing up, getting ready to leave, he told me, no offense, but this meal that his mom had cooked was even more of a favorite than the one I cooked. And grabbed his plate
No,
and
he
left. I felt
didn't.
awful. I took his plate and threw it out and then
Oh,
ate
it
my
would be
portion.
on.
As I
Hey,
was about to put the
Pokey.
food in the dishwasher, he got home looking angry, saying his mom lied about cooking that favorite meal and used it as an
Go lay
excuse
down
to
and
force me
rest,
to have
honey.
dinner with her. I was shocked, but then he sat down, telling me to go ahead and reheat dinner. Please, okay, your ass love you and get no dinner. I told him no dinner after he abandoned it and I threw it out. He said, "What?" And I told him that he disrespected my time and effort by choosing to go eat with his mom instead. He began yelling at me, asking me if I really did that, and then called me petty and horrible. Then went upstairs saying what I did was 100 times worse than what his mom did. I definitely feel like I let my anger and frustration get the best of me, but it really felt unbearable having to live like this for so long. By the way, I'm 26 and he's 28. To make one thing clear, my
Oh, they
husband
grown.
only exists when it comes to food. Am I wrong for throwing away my husband's dinner after he went?
So yeah, I was like, oh my
They
God.
grown. They grown.
I was like, husband is definitely an asshole. The mother doesn't fall
Yeah.
forward from the tree right there. So
Me and the husband are having words behind closed doors. That's a pillow over his face while he's asleep, just for a second, just long enough for him to gasp.
Oh my goodness. I wish I knew which one it was. I read one of them. I read. I think it was. I read it. Not on Reddit.
I've never done that before. I just want to say I've just thought about it. Love you, Pokey. Take a nap.
Good
Get some
night
rest.
or good day or whatever. Thanks for coming. Where and it's mother-in-law stuff. So the mother-in-law comes over and the husband works night shift, so he's sleeping during the day.
Right.
Mother-in-law comes over to see the grandbaby, and the grandbaby was sleeping, and so she said that she was just going to go lay down with her son.
Okay.
Okay, and the daughter or whatever, the wife, was like, "No, you're not."
That's a little weird.
She tells her, because he's only in his underwear, and the mother-in-law was like, "That's okay. There's going to be a sheet between us."
Nuh-uh.
I was just like, "Oh my gosh, no."
My son won't let me see him in his drawers now, and he's 19 and lives in the house.
Meanwhile, I have children that don't like to be clothed.
Oh, yours are little still, though.
They're not that little. Not the two older ones.
Oh,
It's like
They
a
don't-
free-for-all in this
they-
house.
y'all are running a little nudist colony over there.
Yes.
Well, I am so proud of you and your progress. You're doing so good.
Thank you.
You want to stand up and show us your britches? Or do you
My
not really
britches?
want? Yeah, your pants.
It's the same. It's the
It's
same.
the same to you because you look at it every day. Oh my gosh, look at that girl. I wish my pants fit like that. My pants do not fit like that. They fit a lot tighter.
Oh,
I'm so proud of you. Yay!
thank you. Thanks for coming on with me. Look, we're
Of course.
1 minute to an hour.
Oh, we did good.
Yeah.
Everybody, thank you for coming. Hey, Salacious.
Love y'all. We're gonna head out unless there's anything else Miss Mandy wants to go over.
I'm good. See y'all in about a week.
Yeah, about a week.
Okay.
I'll be around though if Miss Mandy does a stream and I'm available.
Yeah. I always
Well,
want you on my streams.
I'll be on tonight if Natalie streams.
Yeah. Make sure y'all tune in to Natalie, Lawyer Chick. I know there's some new people on here. So if y'all aren't subscribed to Natalie, Lawyer Chick, you're really missing out. She's fantastic.
Yes.
And she usually streams on Wednesday nights, and she is amazing. And she's not only funny, but she's very detailed and very passionate.
Very.
And Mrs. Kick is her production assistant. I don't know what she is. That right?
Paratriclet.
Okay. And I can't repeat that, but I trust you. And um, there's always a big group in there, and she is fantastic. So that's Natalie Lawyer Chick. I'm gonna look up her link real quick and put it in the chat. Because I remember she was on like Schrodinger's cat, and that's how I found her. And he said, go subscribe to her. And I went and subscribed to her. And she had like less than 100 subscribers.
She's got over 100,000 now.
I know. She needs to have like 100,000 subscription like party. Okay, there's the link to Natalie Lawyer Chick. Go subscribe, do all the YouTubey things, like, subscribe, all that stuff. All right, love you guys.
Bye, you guys.